Have you ever given care to someone and it was never appreciated? Was it easy? When all the time someone is making noise, frustrated at you, can't find anything good of all your efforts, of all your sacrifice. And maybe you get blamed for things that are even beyond your control. If you're a caregiver, I'm sorry for all your disappointments and for the times we failed to appreciate you. And even the person you give care to, maybe they don't even realize, because of their frustration, that they're not appreciating you. Maybe we don't appreciate the efforts you do. Instead of appreciating what is right, we always remind you what is wrong. Maybe you've been yelled at. Maybe someone keeps on complaining. You've not done this, you've not done the other. It's okay, it's not your fault. Have you given it your best? Thank you for that. But should anything go wrong, it's not your fault. Whether everybody blames you or not, take a moment to appreciate yourself. Take a moment to give yourself space to breathe. I know that's hard. Maybe you never even get a day off, but you're human. And even though the few moments you have to yourself is in the toilet, when you're in that toilet, appreciate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back and say you've done your very best. Whether it is appreciated or not, it's not your fault. The person you're giving care to has their own frustrations. They may have been someone who was so used to doing their own things, to walking up and about, and now maybe they are bedridden, to doing things their own style, and now they are expecting their standards of perfection to be yours. Of course you're different. So should that ever happen, it's okay. Understand they are feeling limited and helpless and sometimes hopeless. If you can encourage them, if they don't understand, you did your bit. And if you're the one receiving the care, the receiver of this care, please remember that it's tough on you. We agree. We have no idea maybe even what you're going through. But don't blame the caregiver. Don't lash out in anger, outbursts of anger or frustration. Remember, they are not you. They cannot do everything you want them to do in the way you would want it done. So should they do something in the way that is less than desirable, remember they are different from you. They may not do it perfectly, but just pause and see. They've given it their best. It doesn't matter whether they are getting paid for it or not. They are human. So give them space, give them a leeway, appreciate what they do. A simple thank you would help. Yes, just take time to say thank you. And remember, we are different, and things will not always go the way you want them to. Is it so frustrating? Breathe in, breathe out. Give yourself time to realize the normal you are used to is no longer here, and people will not do things your way. So allow them to be. Don't blame yourself for whatever happened, whether it was your fault or not. Just remember, instead of accumulating stress and frustration, is there something you can do? Do it. Is there something you cannot do? Accept that this is beyond your control. And yes, you don't have to do everything. Not even those people with a lot of strength can do everything. So just appreciate that you're limited in a sense. So are all of us. And find something to thank God for. Don't just remember what you've been denied. Yeah, you may have been denied mobility, but if you're listening or watching this, you're still alive. So yeah, appreciate that life and thank God for this far that He has brought you. And even open yourself to a possibility of serving in a way that you never thought. You could serve in your bed. You could serve on that wheelchair. You could serve even in silence. If your life God is not done with you yet. Stop trying to serve like someone else. Stop wishing your legs would work the way they used to. Stop insisting that I will be happy the day this issue is over. It may never be over. But you can still find joy, even in your pain. You can still find rest in knowing that only God can do everything. Not you, not your legs, not your hands, not your body. Find strength in the Lord today. Find grace in Him today. Find peace that only He can give. Not because of circumstances, but because He is God. And don't force Him to work the way you want Him to. Align yourself to His will. Trust Him. He's the one keeping you alive, not the strength of your stature, or the knowledge, or the wisdom, or the money. No. He works with and without anything. He is in control. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and make you rely on Him, even in this challenge, and even in all your frustrations. May you find His peace.